Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has said that several thousand people were killed and extensive damage occurred during nationwide anti-government protests, blaming hostile forces linked to the United States and Israel. Speaking on Saturday, Khamenei said, "Individuals connected to Israel and the United States caused massive destruction during these protests and killed several thousand people." Iran experienced unrest for more than 2 weeks amid widespread demonstrations. According to claims by non-government sources, more than 3,000 people were killed. Khamenei directly accused the United States and Israel of being involved in the violence. He described former U.S. President Donald Trump as a criminal. Iranian state media quoted Khamenei as saying, "This time the anti-Iran conspiracy was different because the U.S. president himself was personally involved." Iranian authorities have repeatedly blamed their longtime enemies, Israel and the United States, for the unrest. They claim foreign powers sought to destabilize the country and fueled chaos on the ground. Khamenei warned that Iran would not take the war beyond its borders, but said those responsible for the deaths and destruction would not be spared. "We will not drag the country into war, but we will not let domestic or international criminals go unpunished," he said. What's new? According to Al Jazeera's Tehran correspondent Rasul Sardar Atash, one aspect of Khamenei's statement was particularly notable: the death toll. Previously, Iranian officials had spoken of several hundred deaths. This was the first time the supreme leader acknowledged that thousands had been killed. Khamenei claimed that the massive loss of life resulted from violence carried out by protesters. However, the human rights activists' news agency, Harana, says more than 3,000 people were killed during the protests. Destruction and arrests. Khamenei alleged that protesters carried out widespread vandalism, including setting fire to more than 250 mosques and medical centers. He also said nearly 3,000 people had been arrested in connection with the unrest. The protests began on December 28th over rising prices and economic hardship and were initially peaceful. The government at first acknowledged the people's grievances. Later, Iranian authorities claimed the movement was hijacked, alleging that protesters turned violent under the direction of foreign powers. According to Khamenei, Donald Trump was at the center of this entire conspiracy. On Saturday, the semi-official Fars news agency reported that after nearly 8 days of an almost complete nationwide internet shutdown, services are restoring gradually. As part of this process, mobile SMS services have been resumed.